All right, so the plan is I'm gonna take the spare super stock 2s 14x7s that came on the convertible. I'm gonna take these wheels and tires, I'm gonna put them on the frame. I'm gonna get these that don't hold any air into the tool trailer so they can just get, stored until we're ready for that, and then roll the frame out. I'm gonna hook up one of the trailers to the truck, winch the frame onto the trailer, and then park the trailer, and then we can leave it like that for a while. This way, all we have in here is the body, all right? So I'm gonna do this quick this morning. We got some rain coming next couple days, and I wanna get this done before I'm slopping around in the mud. All right, these wheels and tires are off, and these wheels and tires are on. So now this thing should roll. And that's gonna be the plan. I'll get a picture of this thing outside, rolling. Everybody's sick of seeing this car in its current state. And there you have it. All right, there it is, separated from the body, outside. They're gonna be separated for some time. I'm gonna come back in here quick and just show you that everything works. All right, so there's just the shell, because I wanna go outside and mess with the frame and everything, and I don't wanna leave this hanging up there unsupervised, and there's really no reason to, because I'm not gonna be working on it here today. I'm just gonna drop it on the ground. We're gonna get this baby to lay out, right? So here we go. I'm gonna set you guys up on this, and I'm gonna drop it down. Not too shabby. There it is. That's about as demeaning as a car can get right there. Can feel. Look at that poor thing. Okay, well, it's safe there. Now we're gonna go outside and we're gonna get this on the equipment trailer, which no doubt I'll need the trailer as soon as I put the frame on it. And that'll be that. Now we can just start getting tunnel vision as to what we're gonna work on. All right, let's see if this old worn winch is gonna do it. There we have it. 69 W-31 frame. You'd never know that that's anything special. And let's see here now if I can get some details here for you guys. Obviously we have some rot here at the body mount location. Very common, right? I tried kind of quickly to look for the VIN. I might find it. I might find it as I'm cleaning here. Obviously things look good here in the front when there's some grease and oil to help protect it. And there's our good look at the double fuel lines, right guys? Double fuel lines for W-31s and cars with air. It's crusty. Oh man, it's crusty, it's rusty. This white stuff is still salt. I gotta wash this before it sits for the winter. I know all the damage has been done, but that labeled no oil. You know, in case I feel like taking it for a test drive, I wanna make sure I don't smoke the gears in it, you know? Oh yeah. She's a beaut, Clark. She's a beaut. Well, maybe before the end of the day, because like I said, we got rain coming, so maybe I'll just run this to the car wash. I don't really feel like pulling my pressure washer and stuff out today. It's a little too cold for that. It's gonna sit right over here next to where the Camino lives. Got this spot here. I'll back it right in there, and maybe you guys want to see when I say the small tool trailer. There we go. In this box is a 69 Cutlass S W-31. That's its drivetrain, of course. And there's the original rallies. That's just some old brake drums and stuff I had spares of. There's the original trunk. That's it. You guys have seen all this stuff. So, prepping the rockers, right? I don't want to put rockers in this car. This car is pretty far gone, everybody, and you know, it's no secret, but I'm really trying my best to save most of the original structure of the car. I know everybody says we should rebody it. I don't want to do that. Not only is it illegal, I don't want to do that. You know, Joe wants to keep the car the way it is to, you know, preserve, as we've used in another video, you know, its original DNA. And we're trying to do that. So let me just cut right into this. Passenger side rocker. I'm going to crawl under here and show you guys what we've been dealing with. So, panels like this. This is where the cross member mounts. The floor cross members. You can see here, I've labeled the rockers where the cross members go. All 4 spots. And this is an example of what has to be, you know, patched in. Oh yeah. Burn. Okay. So, right, junk. Can't put cross members on top of this. Junk. Keep that as a template. This one, nothing there. Right here. See this nonsense? I cut too low. And I had to weld that up and fix that. So I'm, you know, a little frustrated about that. But so driver's side. You want to talk about mouse nest in here? Full of mouse nests. Full. I mean, clog the shop vac hose full. So, you know, these are the things that you deal with. You know, I don't even know that it's water or salt. But, you know, mouse and rodent urine is extremely toxic. I remember one time my buddy Rob asked me to go look at a Corvette with him. And the car didn't look too bad. And the frame was completely rotted from sitting in the barn. And the mouse had gotten into the frame. You know, so people say, oh, Corvettes don't rust. Well, that one was rotted because of mouse piss. So I will get crafty. I will make these pieces. This is not a big deal. I'm going to rust treat inside here. I'm probably going to I'll drill a couple holes. I'll make an oversized plate to go on the inside. Hold that in with a magnet. I'll plug weld that plate. Then I'll weld a patch on top of that. It's definitely going to be plenty strong. Going to do that all 4 spots. Going to save these rockers, you know, mostly for practicality here. I mean, we cut the rockers out of this car, folks, and there's really not much left. This, I thought Alyssa's car, I thought my daughter's convertible was a Hail Mary. This is the real deal, guys. This is the real deal. But a lot of what makes me tick is when people say it can't be done. I like to do it. You know, now practically speaking, this is not a wise financial move. You know, what's this car worth, right? What's the moon on this car? Granted, we're only buying parts. You know, this is all my labor. You know, Joe's gonna do all the research to find the parts. We're gonna start with, just to regroup with compartmentalizing here. Cross members. He's got 3 coming. front, middle, and rear. The rear one's got some rot on the passenger side over there. I hope I'm going to be able to just cut that section out and repair that cross member, but I know how I get, so no promises there. All 3 cross members, and we got floor pans coming, and then I can start putting this car structurally in from the front firewall down the rockers to the rear seat area back together. After that, we'll get into this debacle. We'll get into this. You know, this area over here, see if I can pan over nicely with my new gimbal that my wife got me. This thing here rotted. So, but I can't even put this car on a rotisserie. I can't do that. There's nothing to do here. Those 2 spots are rotted. So, that'll be next. One thing at a time. And one thing is going to be the cabin, the cab floors, inside the car. Then we'll worry about in here. Okay, so I know it's gotten a little bit boring. I know that maybe interest is a little bit waning here, but I'm gonna work on this part simultaneously in the next couple days. I think John and I are gonna get together and we're gonna get his El Camino frame over. Okay, so when the El Camino frame comes over, then you guys will see some of that transformation. Again, if you've done it before, it is kind of boring. You know, you just cut metal and weld metal in, but some people like to watch that, so I'll videotape some of that. And then when the floors get here, you know, that'll start being a transformation. But very happy with the hoist. The hoist is working out great. We did double up the cable so that the thing goes half as fast, because that was scary. But that's working out fine.